Alright, so we've got several things going on here. There's a stream here that's about 22 feet in head, in vertical gain, and 103 feet long. And that was the original and main water feature. This is a 50-gallon drum underneath this filtering stone. And originally it was a $750 pump about 15 years ago. A stainless Japanese pump that would get it all that way, all by itself. Now it's been replaced with a smaller pump and a second pump in the stream about 2/3 of the way up. This is a pre-made store-bought unit that skims off the top to prevent all this organic matter from deteriorating into organic matter. And I'll show you. It's got a basket. That's how it captures everything. They're fairly annoying in that they need cleaned every week. That's my only issue with them. Otherwise, they work very well. Got an automatic filler here. And a vertical float. We replaced the original. Oh, here, let me set you down. We replaced the original because it was a free-floating float and tend to get caught up on the other components in that tight quarters. And there's two of those units in here. The other one's right under that maple. That hose is the manual filler. Used to be covered up a little better when they spent more time down here. Lots of koi, happy koi. So, see if I can get a good angle for you. Up there is where these two pumps come out at, these two filters. And there used to be a homemade filter up there before these pre-made systems came in. And its job was to slow it down more than to actually filter, so that we had two stages, two filters. It was kind of like a septic tank, how it would slow it down and give it time for sediment to settle, and then your overflow was pretty much just water. So there's a two-stage thing like that. I liked that better because it gave you 3 months or maybe a little more between cleanings. But now that we come down here every week, it's not such a big deal after the woman's husband has died. So we're looking after her and doing the maintenance on a more regular basis. So here is that small pond 2/3 of the way up the stream. There's a pump in there that gets it the rest of this way, the last 7 feet or so. So it doesn't look like much, but believe me, you've really got to do a lot more digging than it looks. Because you got to dig out enough space for the carpet liner, the plastic liner, the actual pond liner, and then you got to fit in all the rocks within it while maintaining the natural shape and inset of a stream bed. So in reality, it was really a rather wide trench that it takes to make this. And there's a similar mechanism here that to that septic tank idea, filtering this water at the top. Oh, and the moss does very well on its own once you establish it. If you haven't done it before, all it takes is blending with buttermilk in a blender and apply it pretty thickly, and it will come up. Oh, use an abrasive on the stones. We go for a mini grinder, just an angle grinder, and rough it up just a little bit, and that's all it takes. Well, if there's anything else I can do to help you, let me know.